evening update you get. So I know say the few past hours or the past few hours done the very frantic and exciting because you know say Arsenal don't sign Leandro Trossard. So many people don't the break as what don't talk about them, Ben Jacobs, you know, a lot of people, Fabrizio Romano. So many people don't talk about them. So that one don't the official now say Arsenal don't sign Trossard. So Charles Watts come and say talk say at this stage now the guy never do medical. Say Arsenal the fasting like with speed of light to see how they won't do everything you get. So Arsenal they hopeful say they go fit sign this Trossard, register am, do medical, do everything so that the guy go fit play on Sunday. As long as they can do everything between now and Friday, then the guy go dey available to play on Sunday because I believe say this same thing I do Wargorst wey Manchester United buy because the guy they no register am on Friday. That was why he missed that Manchester derby. Play against Manchester City because they no register am on time. So Arsenal dey hope say the same thing no go happen for our own end. I know say when we play Manchester United, Manchester deploy Anthony against us when they just sign am from Ajax. So we are hoping to do short. Then deploy Anthony and then deploy Casemiro because I think Casemiro came in the second half. So we too we are planning to do the same thing. So Moko sign this our new player and then deploy am against them because at least now we don't when they say squad depth, don't they get that squad depth? Don't they come small because when you come out a Bukayo Saka, you can put in a Trossard, or when you come out a Martinelli, you can put in a Trossard. So that is why I'm very happy to say Arsenal don't sign this player. So away from that. So Tottenham Hotspur they don't know say they don't lose Trossard, so they are bidding for Nicolo Zaniolo, and I hear say their first bid wey dem bid, so Roma don knock am down. We no really know how much dem bid for the guy, so Roma don knock am down. So much just dey hope say they go dey knock am down. They go whether we sef go still dey interested in Nicolo Zaniolo now we don get Trossard. I no really know. And another funny thing, you see this remaining few days of this transfer window, you go see some kind of ridiculous things wey go happen. Another thing wey go dey happen now be say we go dey hear say Tottenham Hotspur dey prepare an audacious bid. That is the grammar wey dem use for am. An audacious bid. Now they prepare for Vlahovic, which means they want his money go bust everywhere for there. So now whether Juve go come sell the guy to Tottenham Hotspur because the way Juve they play now, go check. I do small history. On Juve they gbera out. You know go believe them play like 8 games. Wasn't that 8? I be 10. Unbeaten. Obviously, they don't even concede one goal. Before Napoli can knock them 5-1. You get so. I know see that the addition of Di Maria can strengthen them. So whether at this stage of the season when they fight, say okay maybe they feel possible go overtake Napoli, win the league or retain their top 4 status. So whether now they will come they sell people like Vlahovic, I don't really know how that one won't go. So more just the watch. And at the same time, so Reece Nelson, the picture I will see video of Reece Nelson with the guy they run for treadmill. So the probably talk say the guy gonna get early return. He could return to Arsenal early, probably anytime soon. Well, now our own prayer be that make everybody they come back because for the Arsenal team, now only make Reece Nelson and people like Gabriel Jesus now don't they out injured. So we are expecting them to come back anytime soon. You get so my prayers are with him. Make him just recover, come back on time. Then on a more sad note, somehow, then William Saliba and the agents don't reject Arsenal contracts. We Arsenal offer them. So the contract now a significant difference now make them reject the deal. Though they can't say the Arsenal hierarchy and Saliba camp, then they willing to make the deal possible, make it work. They are willing to make because Saliba is happy at Arsenal, so they are willing to make everything come to fulfillment. So just the watch, maybe Arsenal go tweak the thing. I don't know what's this up, but then a salary matter. I can't tell. So we just expect say in the coming days, everything will be clearer. So they will give them an upgraded version of the contract. Then when the guy accepts, then we'll see how everything will be. Now the FA won't introduce 2 things next season. They don't announce them now. Sky Sports throw them out. So number 1, they want to introduce the World Cup style timekeeping. The way they keep time for World Cup, people say they won't use and curb all these time wasters again because they don't discover say sometimes football is supposed to be played 45, 90 minutes, but at the end of the day the main football go they feel they play for like 70 minutes because a lot of time wasting they happen again. So they won't cover if they waste time, referee, if you keep on one play ball, referee will just check how many minutes, go to calculate them for you. If you watch World Cup, they give like 15 minutes, 9 minutes time, like 12 minutes, 10 minutes, all those kind of long time. So Don't no fear say you go to see that kind of extra 10 minutes, so they won't try them next season. So if you dey waste time, make it dey waste time. Referee go dey calculate am for now. At the end of the day, now you go command how many minutes we then go drop you get. So they won't implement that one for next season. Then another thing, the discussion between the VAR referees and the referee on field, the FA they really say they won't let everybody know. Or as immediately for maybe they go write them in text, whether that big board. I don't know how they want to do them, or whether they go announce them for the PA system. I don't know how they want to do them. But if there's any questionable calls during football, say, and maybe the in-house referee, the VAR, can't tell the on-field referee, say, no, that will not be penalty, and see the reason, that they will tell us the reason why it's not the penalty. Because with the complaint VAR is not the problem. VAR is a computer, and the human being with the interpret wetin see for VAR, now they do those erroneous errors. So it's not really the VAR, it is the VAR referee, the interpreter. So we're going to hear the reasons, so that we're going to know really waiting dey for the mind of the in-house referee. We make am talk say, okay, that ball no be goal, or maybe na goal, or na red card, or no be red card. So all those kind of things. By next season, we are going to hear all those things. So my dear football lovers, the biggest news of now, like the fact that we don't sign Trossard, everybody don't hear him. Then I know say a lot of people were skeptical. Arsenal is not going to sign any player. At least everybody mind don't rest now, so we don't sign a replacement now. Some people they complain of the age is 28 years old. Men are no fear. The guy no need to give us 1 million years. If you watch my morning podcast, I talk say this guy can just give us, even if not 2 decent years, didn't give us at the top level. We go say sign player now. Don't forget that we are going to Champions League. If at the end of the day we finish for Champions League slots, we will get better players who will pass Trossard, you get, who go want join us, you get. That Champions League alone, a powerful incentive. No. A powerful reason for some kind of people to come and join us. So once we don't secure them, and if God bless us to win the title, fine. If we don't win the title, fine. When they talk about Sergej Milinkovic, people they say, yes, Arsenal go and sign him, Arsenal go and sign him. Do you know he's 27 years old and you go say enter 28? So how old is Pata, how old is Shaka? So that's just it. So we'll just wait how everything they go. So I just be very happy to do. At least we don't sign our first player. So more look the direction where Arsenal going to go next. I believe it should be in the midfield, maybe then strengthen our midfield. So this night, that kind of 8 o'clock, between 8 and 8:30, we'll come live. Can't discuss this Trossard matter I get. I will throw the phone lines open, make everybody let us. Do you think it is a good deal for Arsenal, or do you think it is a bad deal for Arsenal? Make everybody get their say. So my dear football lovers, thanks for tuning in. Now game out, guys.